G'day everyone, welcome back to Adventure Ryder. Travis here. I just wanted to do a very quick video. I did a couple of videos on the bike about a walk around and also a ride of the bike recently, and thanks to those who've tuned in and viewed those videos, much appreciated, and clicked like. In the second video, the ride video, I mentioned about the potential of improving the wind protection on this bike, which is a 2024 BMW R18 B for bagger. So what I've done is I've gone out and purchased some aftermarket parts that'll hopefully improve the wind protection. So what I intend to do is show you where I've installed them and how. They're very, very easy, and then show you the difference in measurements. And then what we might do is we might just take the bike out really quickly for a quick ride and just some commentary around the difference. So when I did the ride video, one thing I noticed around the wind protection was coming up underneath, above the indicator and over the tank, I was getting quite a bit of wind hitting the top of my legs and lower part of my hips here. And with the screen, and I'm 6 foot, so with the screen, when I sit on the bike, I was getting wind hitting me probably around about the top of my helmet visor. So look, it was fine, it's bearable, but I thought, I wonder if we can improve it. So what I've done is I've gone on just online and I've looked at a few different sites, and I've bought a couple of aftermarket parts. One of them I've already installed, which is these little side wind deflectors, and I'll show you a close-up look at that in a tick. There's one on each side, and then what I've also got, which I haven't even unwrapped yet, is an aftermarket screen, which I believe is very similar to the transcontinental size screen, which is the bike that's the same model but slightly bigger than this, and it has the big rear seat. So that already comes with a larger screen. So I thought what I'll do is I'll stop the video, we'll move on to the next clip, but I'll show you just a very quick, and I'll probably fast forward it, just taking this screen off, putting the new one on, and I'll also show you the wind deflectors, and then we can go for a ride and just a little bit of commentary around has it improved anything or not. So that's the aim of today. So again, thank you for tuning in, particularly those viewers who have already tuned into my videos, really appreciate it. And for those new to the channel, welcome aboard, and hopefully you'll get something out of this. And I highly recommend, if you're looking at a bike like this, have a look at my previous two videos. One was the walk around, where I show you some of the features, and then the second video was an actual ride, going through some of the features and how the bike rides, certainly with all the stock screen, everything on. Okay, we're back again. What I thought I'd do before I put this new screen on is I'll show you these side wind deflectors. So as you can see here, I've gone for a clear look because I didn't want it to stand out as a feature unto itself on the bike. And I'll throw up a picture now on the screen of where I got it from and how much it cost. From memory, it was only about $35 or $36 delivered, so pretty good value and quite a sturdy screen. So basically, when the bike comes with these two bolts, and all you do is just basically remove them. This came with little rubber pads that go behind, and then just basically screw it on. So that's called a side front wind deflector, and if you have a look around the front, you'll see there what it looks like. And likewise on the other side of the bike, the second one's installed. So yeah, I just didn't want them to stand out too much. I wanted them to blend in with the bike. So as you can see from a distance, yes, you can see them, but they're clear to match the windscreen. Okay, back again. As you can see, I've still got the stock windscreen on, but I've unwrapped the aftermarket screen. I haven't taken the plastic off it yet, but came really well wrapped, and a whole heap of foam and all that sort of stuff. So they've really done a good job of the wrapping. As you can see, if I pick it up, it's got the black accents, exactly like the stock one. If you have a look here, how it's got the black accents. So I'll just position it on just to show you a little bit of the difference without having put it on yet. So if you have a look, it's actually not that much of a difference. It's probably, there you go, it's from there to there. Like I said, it's only about probably, oh geez, be lucky if it's, hang on, if I'll put it down properly there. Yeah, be lucky if it's probably 10 centimetres, maybe 8 centimetres. Width-wise, it's also slightly wider around. It sort of comes around out wider a little bit. So I'm sort of hoping that even with that little bit of difference, should make a difference to the wind when we're riding the bike. So, all right. So I'll now start to unwrap this and let's get it on. All right, there you go. Now we've unwrapped the plastic off the screen. in really good condition, can't complain there. Looks not a scratch on it. So we'll now start to just take off the old one and put on the new one. Alright. Put the new one on. Alright, back again. So you'll notice here I've put all of the rubbers back on, and I've just made sure when you pull the stock metal bracket out that you put the long side in behind the screen. So I don't know if you can see that, there's like a longer side to it, so just put the longest thing in behind the screen. I started putting it in the other way and realised halfway through, so that's no drama. Alright, let's put this on and we'll get on the way. Voila, and there it is, it's on. So it was a pretty easy job. Like I said, I originally had the inside bracket on the outside under this lead here, which was wrong, so very sturdy, all just went in really well. Rubbers, has the stock look in terms of the black accent, and I actually think it doesn't look too bad. I was a bit worried that this was going to come out more square and it'd be a square top, but it's actually quite a nice round top, and as you can see from the side, it doesn't look ridiculous on the bike like some screens you can get that go up, you know, a metre. So yeah, so it's given, I would estimate probably about that much additional screen, and from here, you know, it looks. I think it looks pretty good. And just I'll sit on the bike. Hang on. Oh, yeah. So, like I said, the last one was up to about there, that height, and like I said, I was noticing the wind coming straight over and hitting the top of the visor. So you've got from there up to there now. So look, I don't know how much of a difference it'll make. I'm sure it'll make some difference, and particularly at the higher speeds. But like I said, I think I like the look of it. Yeah, so what I'll do now that it's on and the side deflectors are on, I'll throw my bike gear on and we'll go for a ride. See how it goes. I'll be back soon. Rightio, we're back again. Okay. All right. So as you can see, I'm all kitted up, ready to go. Just another quick look at those that screen again. Is there? I think it looks quite good, and you can see down there the two wind deflectors. Rightio, let's start her up. Nice bit of a rumble. All right, so what I thought I'd do is I'll ride sort of in a 60 zone and give you a bit of a feedback. Then I'll get it to about an 80 zone, and then I'll head across to the highway, which is 110 zone, and we'll drive that as well and just see how it goes. Now, remember in my last video, the ride part 2, I could feel a fair bit of wind coming on my lower leg and hip, both sides, without those deflectors, and the top, I was getting hit with wind on the top of my visor. Alright, here we go. We'll test her out in just a normal urban 60 zone area, which turns into an 80 zone. Alright, 60 here is not too bad. I'm hardly feeling any wind on the visor at all. Alright, let's get up to 80. Well, so far I'm getting a lot less wind coming up and hitting my my hip. The deflector has deflected it up, and I'll show you shortly. So if you can see down there, the wind now is out past my leg. So whereas before it was hitting me down here on the hip and lower stomach area, it's now out there. So yeah, definitely the wind deflectors on the lower sides have made a big difference. I mean, you can still feel wind, but not like it was without them. So that's in an 80 zone. Yeah, pretty happy with that. And I must say, sitting on 80, I'm not getting any air whatsoever on my... I've actually got my visor open. I'll close it. Okay, it's closed now. I am not getting... my eyes are probably just below the level of the top of the screen, or probably about even the level. I can't even feel anything hitting my helmet at all. So no air. So we'll go from here. No wind, no wind, no wind level, no wind. No, you just start to feel it just coming up, and when you feel it, it's going just cleanly over the top of my helmet. If anything, I might feel the slightest bit of... Well, I feel like I've opened my visor again. I feel like I'm in much more of a bubble now, whereas before, the shorter screen, whilst yes, it would kick the wind up, it was actually hitting me right on the top of the helmet, even at this speed, you know, 80, 60, 80 Ks. So I'd imagine doing 110, it's only going to be even better. What's made the biggest difference? Yeah, they've made a difference. This screen has made an absolutely measurable difference. Alright, so I'll turn this off and I'll be back with you just before we get on the freeway. Just thought I'd throw the camera on just so you can have a bit of a look at the country ride while we're heading on our way to the freeway. Yeah, look, this has been really good. It's pretty much a mirror image of the stock OEM in terms of thickness, good quality. Like I said, I think I paid 240 or something like that, I think, landed or delivered. I'll throw it on the screen now, where how much I paid for it. Of course, Australian dollars for those overseas. Yeah, really making a difference. Anyway, I'll be quiet and you can just watch the ride for a bit. So far, really enjoying this screen. It's you know, for what is it, all up probably under $300 delivered. Absolutely really happy with it, and you know, like I said, seems pretty good quality. It looks like the OEM screen except higher, and I'd dare say it's very similar. So alright, we're going to get onto the freeway, 110 zone, and we'll just see what it's like. Take it easy, open her up a bit. Right, so I've still got my visor open. I'm just feeling around, nothing. Getting no wind coming into my visor. Again, I'm eye level with the top of the screen. I'm getting no wind coming at my eye level. It's coming, nothing. I'll do it, nothing. Start to feel it a little bit there. Right, yeah, right up there. Right up there is where the pressure, the wind is. Anything below there, calm. Beautiful. Absolutely night and day compared to the stock screen in terms of wind protection on a highway. Can't fault it. Down here, I'm getting the wind just passing my hip, sort of just up at this speed, just up above my hip. So obviously that deflector is just putting it out far enough that it's coming out and across instead of
coming right at my chest, because I was originally getting it, like I said, on the side of my gut and hip. That's no longer the case. I really do feel like I'm sitting in more of a bubble now than I was before. I actually rode, when I picked this bike up, because it's new, I went to the dealership, was over in Frankston, so I had to ride all the way to the Bendigo area, and it was a day, well, obviously had the stock screen on, and it was a little bit of a cross breeze day, and I could really feel, sort of at this speed on the highway, I could feel my, you know, the constant hitting of the, you know, wind on the top of my visor, top of my helmet. This, I feel, you could sit on the highway for, and I said this on the Africa Twin, same with this, you could sit on this for hours on a highway with this screen and not getting any buffeting on my helmet. Like I said, just the slightest bit right on the top of my helmet. I've got my hand on the top there now, I'm just getting a bit of it, but you have to go up off my helmet to get the bulk of the wind. So there you go. I'll let you go. I'm trying to keep this video as short as I can. It was just really a bit of a test of the new screen and deflectors. I didn't really think the deflectors, to be honest, would make a big difference. I knew the screen would make, but I didn't sort of think, but like I said, nah, they actually do. So, alright, well, I'll stop it. I'm waffling on again as usual. Look, if you found this video useful or you liked it, please click the like button. It just helps me get the videos out there and to new people who otherwise might not get to view it, because I don't have a lot of subscribers, so if you click the like button, it certainly helps to get it out there. And also, if you really feel like it, have a look at some of my other videos, and I hope you like those, and I'll try and get new content out sort of regularly, and I'm looking at probably trying to move into some reviews of other bikes, approach some of the dealers and see if I can just do some reviews so you get a bit of an idea of all different types of bikes. So yeah, so hopefully you can subscribe, and that way you'll keep in the loop. Otherwise, like I always say, signing off, you know, be careful everyone, and make sure you ride safely. Alright, cheers everyone, bye.